Hello viewers, welcome back to Street Business OT. Welcome to this episode. Today I have somebody special in the studio with me too, and we are going to be talking about how she started a business in the fashion industry. From what I know of her, she started her own company right from Uncompleted building, and she grew her business from that Uncompleted building to where it is right now. And you guys can learn if you want to go into fashion business, you want to learn more on how you can actually grow your own business too, from scratch to something. I think this is the best video for you to watch. I want you to stay tuned to the end, and don't forget to like and share this video to everybody that you know that they will benefit from this video. And don't forget that this show is sponsored by youfirstapp.com. Okay guys, so let's go deeply into it. I want you to meet the CEO of Fiola Dress Shop. So please, I want you to give us a little bit introduction of it so that our viewers out there will know you better.
Yes, my name is Fiola Afolabi. I'm the CEO of Fiola Fashion Empire, also known as Fiola Dress Shop.
Okay. What area do you specialize in this fashion industry?
Said fashion industry is very broad. Fashion itself is broad. And so for now, I'm niching down into three aspects: streetwears,
Okay.
Owambe, and office wears, bespoke.
Oh,
for
okay.
now.
Okay. So what made you to choose those three areas only?
Yes, because over time I've been making dresses for people, different type of dress.
Okay.
I see that three niche is actually working for me, working very well for me. And talking from my environment, my customer base, where I settled,
Okay.
I think that those are the things that made me to niche down to that area.
So, like, if I get it clear now, that means you choose your focus area in this fashion industry based on your
Based
environment,
on my
actually
customer base
yes.
and what works for me.
So because I just want people out there to actually understand that if you are going to fashion too, you can choose what is easy for you to make and what your audience actually needs.
Talking about your environment,
Okay.
it also depends the niche. You might actually decide to niche down to a particular aspect based on your environment.
Okay.
Like if you live somewhere around maybe government workers, so it would be advisable for you to niche down to office wears because of your environment.
Okay. So you mentioned that you focus on different like areas or but I want to ask you, is it something that you develop yourself into each one after the other, or you just go after everything at once? Because I just want us to balance this up for people that are watching us out there.
Yes, the thing is, when I started sewing, when I came into fashion industry, I was into everything, like everything in general. Okay. So later, after discovering my area of strength and the aspect in which my customer want me to serve them more, that is what made me to decide on some area for now, to niche down to some aspects for now.
Okay. I want to ask you, what actually made you to venture into fashion industry?
Yes, I came into fashion, basically because I love fashion. Okay. And also because of my mom. My mom was a fashion designer, and all my life I've watched that son and I love it. Wow. Okay. So that was why I also love fashion. That was why I came into fashion industry.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So how do you market your products?
Yes, I reached out to my customer through social media, my WhatsApp, my Instagram, and also my TikTok account.
You have a social media channel that you're using?
Yes, I have a social media account which I reach out to customer through.
Okay, what about retaining your customer? How do you retain your customers?
Let me say, you can't actually force customer to stay. Okay. But with the services I render to them, it persuades some, not all, to stay because everybody has preference. Yes. So if you are pleased with the service I'm rendering to you, I try my possible best to give my customer the best, like the best. Okay. So if you are pleased with my service, then they stay back. Wow.
If I get it clearly, that you retain your customer based on what you can actually produce to them.
What I can offer them.
What you can offer them, yes. And you use that one as your own strength.
Yes.
To retain your customer.
Retain my customer.
Huh? Well, that's good. You mentioned earlier that you make use of social media for your to reach out to your customers and target customers. What strategy do you implement for your social media channels?
I was talking about strategies. We had a lot of strategies to go around on social media.
Yes.
But for me, I have a social media manager
Okay.
who runs all those strategies for me.
Oh, okay. So you have somebody that specializes, somebody that is handling your social media
Yeah.
for you. What's the name of the person?
Yes, it's popularly known as Chief.
Chief. Oh, okay. Yes, that's good. So I want to ask you, is there something that you is there something that you wish you have known before you venture into business or to be an entrepreneur? So what would that be?
Basically, coming into fashion, I wish I knew earlier that you cannot satisfy everybody before coming into fashion. Because at first, I was like, I need to satisfy everybody. This person must be pleased with my work. So, but I realized you can't satisfy everyone. That was what I should have known earlier
Before you
coming
venture
into fashion.
so you cannot please everyone. Well,
Yes,
is a valid point.
And everyone cannot be a customer.
And everyone cannot be your customer. Yes, yes. Because that's actually very important. Everybody cannot be your customer. Some business owner used to say that customer is always right. Customers are always right. So is it true that customers are always right?
Not true, but not so true.
Okay.
Because that statement is a kind of incomplete statement.
Okay.
Customers cannot be always right in everything. You can't just come into a working space and just display the way you want and
Because
say
customer can just slap you and they are
no. The thing is, customers are always right when it comes to preference. When it comes to choice, that's the actual phrase.
No, people don't know that. They don't know that. It doesn't mean that customers are always. So even if customer come into your shop and say, "I will slap you for doing this," you are free because you are always right.
Customers are always right when it comes to choice.
When it comes to your own choice or your own
choice and your own preferences.
Okay.
You want a dress the way you want it. That's your choice, and you are right about that. But in some areas, customers are not always right.
Well, yeah, that actually has enlightened some people because they really don't know that that's a complete phase of that word. So I want to ask you. So what's the biggest challenge that you face in the early stage of your business?
In the early stage of my business, one of the challenges I face is funding, because I have to start from an uncompleted building. When I could not secure a space for myself, I had to start from an uncompleted building because there was no funding for me to go into renting an apartment or rent a shop to start working. So I had to start with an uncompleted building. It's really hard.
So how did you now solve the challenge?
Yes, it was. I was able to solve that. Let me say, with growth. Not like I actually solved it, but there are things that change with time.
Because now see where you are right now. This place is wonderful. Compared to uncompleted building there.
Yes, sir.
How many people are currently working with you?
Yes, currently I have about 2 workers.
Okay.
Yes, about 2
apart from your social media manager, but
apart from my social media manager, I have 2 people working for me presently.
So in few minutes, can you just explain how you grow your business from only you, from uncompleted building to having 2 people working for you, apart like let's say 3 people are working for you now. So and to this level that you are in, just simple thing that you like, just summarize it for us.
The thing is consistency.
Oh, wow.
That's phrasing it into one word. Let me say consistency. Keep showing up, and keep improving yourself. We all know that the fashion about 10 years ago, 20 years ago is not what we have.
It's not what you are. Yes, sure.
So you need to keep improving yourself and keep showing up every day consistently.
So you mean consistency has immediately brought the result that we are seeing right now?
Yes, it's consistency. I've been able to reach out to a lot of people through consistency and improving on myself.
So if you were asked to give advice to people that want to start up in fashion industry, what would that be?
Yes, my advice to people out there that are looking forward to go into fashion industry,
or someone that's already in fashion business,
or someone who's already in fashion business, is don't wait till you have it all before establishing yourself.
Okay.
Start with what you have and start where you are.
Mm.
This fashion thing is a process. You can't have it all in a day,
Okay.
and you can just start with what you have. With time, you
You
start
grow.
growing into that thing you actually look forward to.
I think that's what some people actually need right now, because some people are still waiting for big money to come, and some people are still waiting for almost all the equipment to be available and everything before they start
See, if you keep waiting, trust me, you can wait forever. Because there's no day you'll be able to, because you can't get it all. Even till now, I'm not even done getting it all.
Yes.
So I still believe looking forward to a bigger space, bigger equipment.
Yes.
So you can't get it all at once. Just start where you are with what you have.
So how do you like someone that is just starting up like this now? What is the simple strategy that can give them so that they can use to attract their customers, maybe their first earlier customers?
Yeah, some of the simple strategies I know that works is yourself to attract customer.
Okay.
People address you the way you dress. As a fashion designer, if you have maybe an important function to attend, try as much as possible to use yourself as
The marketing tools.
a marketing tools.
Okay.
That people will reach out to you. If you are looking nice, no one will just look at you and just, but people will reach out to you. I love your dress. I love this about your dress. Then that way you can explain to them, I'm the designer, I made it myself, and that way your customer base start growing.
I think that's what a lot of people don't know, that they are the first face of their business. They are the first face of their business, and what people see on you, you cannot market a product that you are not using by yourself. That's not wise. You are a fashion designer. I think the first thing is to do yourself to be like a is it mannequin or
Yes, a mannequin model.
a model for your business. So you be the model of your business. You put the right content on, like in terms of course, right, fashion in clothes or something.
That is one of the strategies that won't cost you a dime.
It won't cost
you, because other strategies you have to pay influencers to advertise for you. For you work miles in a day. When you are with your own dress, you can go to different places and different people will see it.
Yes, and they will ask you that, okay, what's this? Can you?
Once it's perfect, they will reach out to you.
And from there you can introduce yourself to them.
Then you are the designer, and like that.
And from there you are growing. I think that's a simple stride. That one is simple enough for everybody to practicalize, especially if you are going into fashion business. That you are the first face of your business. You are the ambassador, like you are the model. You are the first model of your business, and you can grow from there. And from there you can get people that will refer you to another people, and from there the business is growing gradually. Everybody actually have an awkward moment they have experienced in their line of business. So do you have any awkward moment that you love to share with people?
Yes.
Okay.
There is. But it is well.
It is well. That is very strong.
From one particular experience that I had, that was about a few years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I was not making a dress. I was meant to deliver that same day.
Oh.
And one way or the other, just trying to knit the dress with iron, and boom.
Iron's doing
it. Just did its work and got burnt. I was like,
wow.
Really? The owner of the clothes is calling me already. Like, okay, I'm done with your dress. Let me just knit these clothes, and
wow,
that was it.
That's
really
that's not funny.
Not funny at all. It's funny right now, but
it's funny now, but then
it was not.
Wow.
It was not.
So how now?
I was able to immediately. I could not even do anything because I was just my muscle was relaxed. I was so weak. I could not do anything. I just left the dress, called the owner, and I was able to, thank God, I was able to explain to her, and she understood.
Wow.
So after some time, after thinking about it, I was able to pick up the dress again and readjust.
But you attend to it immediately, like?
Not immediately. I could not immediately because I was so frustrated. I could not attend to it immediately. I had to just drop it, take some fresh breath, then come back to it and come and think about a solution to the dress.
Thank God that the customer is very nice. There's a customer that they don't hear anything though.
Because even with him, I didn't believe she will understand, because You tell somebody your dress is ready, just give me some minutes, and I'm
And
like,
the next minute,
it's not ready again. No. But I thank God she understood.
wow, that's good. That's good. And I want to ask you, you mentioned earlier that you have you have a social media manager that is in charge of your social media platform and everything. And there is stages in life. The same thing applies to business. And there are some people out there that they don't really have enough resources to get a social media manager and some others. So what advice do you have for people like that?
Yes, like I said earlier, you actually start from somewhere. You at your early stage,
Yes.
you might not be able to employ or work with social media managers.
Okay.
Best advice is start as your start start as your home manager.
Okay.
Like, advertise your business yourself, put yourself out there, tell people with your mouth what you do.
That's word of mouth marketing.
Yes, just put yourself out there first before I believe now employing people to handle things for you is because you are busy.
Okay.
You don't have time to do it yourself. But at your early stage, you still have more time to do a lot of things yourself before your hand is occupied. So for that beginning, that early stage, just try as much as possible to put yourself out there by yourself. Tell people what you do. Reach out to people. You are outside. Reach out to people. Don't be shy. Reach out to people, and you can also get flyers, little flyers. Reach out to people on the street. Tell you have families, probably you have friends,
Yes,
you have people
sure.
around you. They can help you. Just reach out to them. People need you to tell them what you are doing before they start helping you
To patronize you.
to patronize you.
Okay. So when you were starting up, do you just go into it fully, or you have worked with some people before you start your own company?
Actually, I've worked with people before, working
Okay.
as a stylist.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I could gather some money to that way too. You can easily gather money, raise funding for your business
Through that
that
medium.
way, to that medium. Working with people who need your service as a stylist, as a fashion designer.
Okay.
That way you can raise funds to go into your own
Wow.
business.
Okay. So do you have people that you look up to in this line of business in the fashion industry?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So can you mention
Yes, in the lines of Vicky James.
Vicky James?
Yes, I really love Vicky James and I love her work. So one day I want to attain that level too.
Wow.
Vicky James, CEO Lumini.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. I think that's good that you have people that you look up to in the business, and you pay attention to them. What do you see your brand in the next 5-10 years?
Yes, in the next 5-10 years.
Yes.
Looking at this brand,
Yes.
by the grace of God, more bigger than this.
Okay.
And looking forward to also going to kiddies wears,
Okay.
on a kiddies aspect. Basically here for now, adults, mainly adults, though I make kiddies wear too, but not regularly. But
So it's not something that you focus mainly on now. You're just growing yourself in.
Just growing myself into it. But
okay.
In the future, I'm seeing myself only owning a the kiddies aspect.
Okay.
Mainly going into kiddies, not mainly, but adding kiddies wears too.
So if people want to improve, you mentioned improve that. What is the medium that people can use to improve themselves in the fashion industry?
Yes, we have a lot of fashion institute out there.
Okay.
That are into training people for upgrading. They are all out there that you can improve yourself. We have the social media platform to your YouTube, yes, through the YouTube channel.
You can see many channels on YouTube.
Yes, many channels, many people that do trainings on YouTube. Yes,
and that's totally free. You don't even need to use
free.
YouTube is free.
YouTube is free, and that is just a simple way. If you can't even afford going into big fashion schools for upgrade, you can start with YouTube. And we also have big designers out there that do upgrade. I also do upgrades.
Oh, okay. Do you train?
Yes, I do.
Are you training currently or?
No, currently I'm not training. But before, I had to that I've passed through this passed through me that I've learned here. But
Okay.
currently, we are not training for some personal reasons. But
Okay.
soon, we'll be going back to training soon too.
Okay. So before we end this interview, I want you to give people out there your social media channel where they can reach you in case if they want to ask some question or they want to patronize you or maybe for any inquiry, can you just give them your social media channels?
Yeah, so my Instagram, Fiola Fashion Empire on
Okay,
Instagram, and for
Instagram.
my TikTok, Fiola Dress Shop.
So thanks you guys for watching. We have come to the end of today's episode. So I want you to stick around, and if you still want to see more of these kind of videos, and don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and don't forget to comment. And if you have any question and everything, you can just drop it in the comment section below. And don't forget that this show is sponsored by youforstar.com, and you can know more about youforstar.com in this video. So thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next episode.